Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Goddess System and I'm Sahar. I'm here to do a love reading for you guys again. The three options I have for you here, that is the crystal wand, the quartz wand, the point. So that's option number one. Option number two is the alabaster egg. And I've got option number three, which is the obsidian wand. Take as much time as you need to make your choice. We're going to be looking at how does he feel about me, and we're going to get some channeled messages and where this connection is going. So take a few deep breaths, get really grounded, and I'll see you in your reading. Hi guys, welcome to your reading. Pile number one, who chose this beautiful clear quartz point. Let's take a look at how he's feeling right now, and where this connection is going overall. We'll be looking at the Universal Tarot and also the Wild Unknown Tarot, a few different card decks intuitively. I'm also going to be channeling some messages. We're going to get messages from the Divine Mail, some channeled messages here. So these were shuffled already, but I like shuffling them like this while I talk to you as well. Hope you're doing really well. This is a general reading. They are gonna resonate with some of you and some of you less. Do like and subscribe. Also, if it's not resonating, just pick another pile. If you don't like what you're hearing, just go find another pile. Also, just take it how it resonates, because it's going to be different in every situation, in every person. So I've got Prince of Swords, Ace of Swords, Nine of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Justice, Four of Wands, the Magician, Five of Pentacles. Okay, Six of Swords in reverse. Okay. How is he feeling right now for the first pile? So the Prince of Swords to combine with the Ace of Swords is somebody who's kind of starting new. It's an educated person who is capable but doesn't have quite the experience to really fulfill on everything, but they do consider you. The feelings are Nine of Cups, which is definitely wishes fulfilled. It's not the complete Ten of Cups, but it's the Nine of Cups. Wishes are fulfilled. There is real happiness, pure happiness, joy, new beginnings, new communications. So there is a newness about this. There's a person who's very educated and smart and witty, and it looks like the beginning of communication towards something that is very pleasurable, um, that is that fills their cups, to overflowing pleasure. Yeah, it looks like he feels like you're definitely a lot of pleasure to them. And they look like they're eager to conquer this. There's an eagerness to conquer this new quest. Like there's a real kind of a chivalrous nature. There's an ambitious nature to this person. Um, my attention is being drawn um, to this pin this prince has on his chest. So a lot of symbolic living, a lot of institutions would be on his side, or somebody who's scholastic and who's achieved in terms of school and in terms of you know, intellect and things that they, you know, like somebody who's got a law degree, or somebody who's an architect, or somebody who belongs to an institution like a congregation like the Masonic circle, something like that. They have a lot of pride in this, and they have great values, and they want to begin with something really clean and new. Um, I do see some definitely here in the thought areas, the thought energies of the situation. I have Five of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles, surrounded by Four of Pentacles, surrounding Four of Pentacles. So to me, this would mean should somebody have recently lost their job, or worried about losing their job, or having financial trying times, having, you know, having financial tests going on in their lives, not as much as they would like, but they are on their way to increase their wealth, and their thought energy is very much on money and laying foundations for, probably to take care of you, probably laying foundation, laying stability, laying down stability in their life. Also asking, probably asking family for help. This type of energy around the around stability. So that's what they're kind of thinking about mostly. Um, So if you're wondering, you know, if they haven't been in communication, or if they've been kind of pulling away a bit, most of their concern is about finding stability and keeping stability right now, because that's a little bit on the rocks right now. Um, but this is a capable person who's got a lot of ambition, who's going to try to make that happen, and looks like they're going to have the capacity to do it too. Um, So in the karmic energy field of this connection, I have Wheel of Fortune and Justice and Six of Swords. So two trump cards to me is there's a lot about this that you won't be able to change right away. You know, sometimes that is karmic to have a connection arise under certain circumstances, and that is the karma of the connection. That is the agreement, the soul agreement you may have had with them, and that may have been the way that you had been in the other lifetimes. Given that there is a Queen of Pentacles here, and there's a Prince of Swords here, they are not quite at the stage of life to be your perfect counterpart. The desire is there. I do see the Nine of Cups here. I do see the Wheel of Fortune would be that is the karma of your relationship right now. There is desire to overcome this, and there is action towards overcoming this. So for many of you, you guys are master manifestors. You're great at business. You know, I didn't know my phone was on. I thought I have all my notifications off, probably except for this one. So I see Queen of Pentacles. You, as a person who's a master manifestor, or who's got Three of Pentacles, so the ability to cooperate, the team building abilities, the ability to galvanize, to bring people together, and to start you know, a new project that is all within your grasp very easily. And these abilities will help you right now, and focus on these abilities, on what it is you want, and do your collaboration, maybe with this person, if that's there for you, and start new, and make your you make your mark, in the world. That is what this, you know, in so many of these readings, that is what it's been, that the feminine is being asked to make her mark. And that is why I believe the future is female, and right now is the turning point of when we start doing that, and we're being urged by the universe to really come out and say and become who we were meant to become, and be expressed fully in the world, as to whom she is, and be less the supporting side of the male, but rather take the dominant face, while being feminine all the time, all the while. And I see that natural progress coming through for you in the coming time, in the time to come. So 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands, that's progressive in the Wand suit, which represents things material, business, you know, skills, work, and these are overcoming. These are good cards in those suits. So taking pleasure in your work, overcoming obstacles with ease, these things will manifest for you, given your present skills and you applying them in a harmonious and conducive way to your value system. And so I'm just going to look at why the 6 of Swords is over here in the karma section, because I don't know why you're there. So a Father of Cups. So okay, and that came out in reverse. So to me, that would mean that his feelings are about love and true for you. They are in reverse, being that they haven't become the person they need to become. With a very familiar story. I mean, I've been in this very place myself, so I relate. So the Father of Cup in reserve, so somebody's in true love, that affectionate person, that giving person. He's not quite ready yet. Mother of Cups, so you could be divine counterparts to each other, and definitely the potential is there, but it's not quite there yet. You must overcome the current obstacles. Yeah, 4 of Swords. So there is quite a bit of work to be done for you guys, and that is all achievable. Lots of work for you, lots of patience. Mostly this is about Wands and Pentacles, and a lot of the material and communication things. So I get a very intellectual, material type of vibration from this. I see very capable people interested in money and the law and things like that. Things of that nature seem to be important to you, but you will become the Queen of Cups, the Mother of Cups, the Father of Cups. Your emotions that are in reverse right now, that compatible emotional harmony between you two is being blocked at this time by outside circumstances, because both of you need to graduate and become those loving people to each other. And you know, you never know what's going to happen. Tarot is not something, oh, for sure this XYZ is going to happen. It doesn't work that way. There is no telling what's going to happen. But for now, the energy looks this way, and you continue to work towards becoming that mature, fertile, loving human being, right, that everybody wants to be around. And that is a great focus to have. Either way, whether the relationship comes to fruition or not, it's best to take the positive, introspective avenue to that. Let's see, Queen of Swords. Okay, so definitely I would say that you are more advanced than him in life and emotionally and mentally, and that's and there may be a new beginning for both of you. There may be some things from the past that need to be cleared before he can come and become that king, right? Because I have 2 queens and 1 prince, so that is that. In real life right now, that's not happening. You do have a new start coming, and more struggle coming, and that's the struggle you will emerge from, and that's what allows people, and especially he would, the masculine in this would be the one who would have to struggle a lot more and start anew again to emerge stronger from this. So I hope this resonated with you. Do hit that bell button if it did. I hope this really helped you. Do like and subscribe and share and comment below and let me know how it went for you. I love you. Talk to you soon. Hi there, pile number 2 who chose the alabaster egg. Welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for being here. Let me see what I have. How does he feel? And where is this connection going? I was just checking if I was recording. Let's see. Let's see. 3 of Pentacles, the Hermit, and 5 of Swords. Judgment, Star, 4 of Swords, King of Wands, 9 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, the Hangman, the Lovers, 10 of Pentacles, Prince of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. Okay, let's check this out. So I see the Hermit here in the center of the spread. If you read tarot, you know Hermit is, as the name implies, this is about staying alone, in a reclusive way, going inward and contemplating. And given that it's nestled in between these 2 cards, I've got 3 of Pentacles here, 5 of Swords here. I would say that this person is contemplating between cooperation and resignation. This type of thing. On one hand, they're like, oh well, this could really work. This is really wonderful. This could be the beginning of a wonderful thing. This is really harmonious and balanced and wonderful and could be fruitful, and there's so much potential here. And then I see the 5 of Swords. If you notice, somebody's laying down on the ground with 5 swords staked into the ground around them, and they're not getting up, even though they haven't been stabbed by the swords. So to me, often what this card would represent, and what it represents the way that I see it in here now, is that somebody has been hurt in the past and hoping to heal that, or working on healing that, and that hurt from the past, from a past relationship, that wound would be debilitating. That somebody just can't go on. You can't do this again. I don't know if I can do this again. Because what happens when we encounter new love, especially when it's true love, when it's a real connection, the past comes up, and often past karma, from other lives, or from this life, childhood wounds or past relationship wounds come up, and we didn't even know we had them. We've been going through life single just fine, kind of thing, thinking we're over it, and then we get close to someone and we're like, oh, whoa, the subconscious mind comes out and reminds you, oh, I know this feeling. Guess what could happen? Guess what happened last time? filing the past into the future in your subconscious mind, reliving those past pains in the moment of pleasure, after a moment of pleasure usually. So I think we can all relate to that. That is something we all kind of go through as humans, and the reason that that pain comes up is for us to be released, is for us to release it. You see what I mean? It comes up so that we can release it. But sometimes we succumb to that pain and become debilitated and paralyzed from it. And I feel that there is quite a bit of paralysis here. If you've if your person, if he's and I'm saying he sort of in a general way, in a universal way, if they're being slightly, you know, hot and cold with you, it is because of these past wounds that are torturing him, and they're contemplating between these things. And the thoughts for the person, their thoughts right now are very much around stability. They're trying to take a rest. They're really trying to take a break from it all, whether that is from you or from life in general, from the fight of life in general, or whether that's you know, literally taking a break from you and not communicating, really going inside themselves and looking to achieve healing and looking to achieve happiness with the Six of Pentacles here. So somebody's really going inward and doing the work and wishing upon a star up here, and you know, you have the star on your thing here, on your spread. That is a good sign. I do have that in the position of actions and advice for you, but we're going to get into that in a second. The karmic influences of this. I have King of Wands here and the Lovers. So this really feels to me that it's a karmic true love, you know, that you were meant to meet, you were meant to have this intense and powerful connection, that really takes a lot of your thoughts and a lot of your energies, and also at the same time brings up a lot of your gunk that you stored and pushed down. That's what happens. You kind of take a stir stick and start stirring up the settled sediment from the bottom of the cup, and then it comes and clouds the water, and you get confused and you come under illusion of past experiences and fears. But this was meant to be, you know, that this was definitely, and it is a true passion. I'm getting a lot of passionate energy from this, a lot of pleasure. There's a few pieces missing. There's a lot of things from the past to clear, and it is now up to them to solve these problems and to release the past to the universe and heal. I do see guidance to follow your dreams and to follow your wishes and make a new start, possibly with someone else. That could be could change in a while, but the guidance for you today would be, you wouldn't be wrong to kind of say, well, my needs aren't being met. As much as I can have compassion for you having this, you know, this paralysis from the past, but you can't heal people. It's not your job to heal other people. You know, it is your job to heal yourself and to look after yourself. So for a lot of you, the best thing to do is, if there's somebody else knocking on your door, maybe explore what that is. It doesn't mean that it's not going to work out with this person. They could very well come back and really pursue you and become this King of Wands for you and be that person who is there for you and give you the Ten of Pentacles, the ultimate happiness, because that is what's coming for you. But right now, I do believe that just turning your attention away from this and turning your attention towards pursuing and fulfilling your own passions and your own pleasures, and having a new beginning with a Prince of Pentacles, somebody like a very youthful energy, a very new energy, somebody who's willing to fill your passions, this type of thing. It doesn't have to be this exact scenario, maybe even not with anyone else, maybe just spending time with yourself to fulfill your own passions, fulfill your own dreams. And that usually kind of calibrates when people are connected with each other, when you're living your best life and you're doing your elevating your vibration, you're raising your own vibration and releasing your own things, that somehow it gets passed around. It gets passed around, even if you don't tell them, oh, I think you should do this. They can feel it because you're connected, right? You have this you guys do have the heart connection. I really feel that that intense psychic bond between you guys. So that will come through in the ether to them, and that will give you your ultimate happiness in the long run. You'll become a master of yourself and become more accomplished in managing your emotions, and you're sort of a chess player in this, that you decide your own fate and you decide what life is going to look like for you. Because for him, he's just a little too clouded to make that choice and to give you the things that you need. It doesn't mean that they won't. If they want to, they see you as the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the wishes fulfilled. But there is some worry, and there's definitely some obstacles, and that doesn't mean they have to stay forever. Obstacles are to be overcome. I do believe that they can, maybe, I can't tell right now for sure if they will or not, but for you to start your own pursuit of passion and joy will put into place, will pave the way to your ultimate happiness. Whether that's with him or not, I can't tell you that right now. It looks like they will come around, but of course, there's nothing for sure. If this doesn't resonate with you, you can just pick another reading. If it does, please do tap the bell button down there, and do get my ebook that helps release your past, helps clear your chakra energy and clear your energy field to allow a really high quality, harmonious love. That is what I teach in my free ebook that is also linked below. If you want an extended personal reading, don't be afraid to hit me up. My email is below, or just DM me here. I love you. Have a wonderful day. Hi guys, this is your reading if you chose the obsidian wand. So let's see what's going on with him. How are they feeling? How is he feeling right now? And where is this connection going? The obsidian wand, just pile 3. Ace of Wands, 6 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands, the Sun, Ace of Cups, the Magician, 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords, King of Swords, Princess of Pentacles, Prince of Cups, 8 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, the Star. So Let's have a look here. Six of Swords, Ace of Wands, and Seven of Swords in the center. So right now, I would say that there's, yeah, it's a little bit a murky energy where there's a lot of work for nothing, or like they do feel that there was a new beginning, but they had to turn their back and take a trip, or just kind of take off for a bit. If they ran away, you know, if they're being a runner, they could be being a runner. And if it's a twin flame type of thing, which kind of looks like this would be them kind of running right now, or kind of pulling back or turning their back, you know, emotionally, even though there was something real there and there was pleasure there. They had to kind of turn their back on that. I don't know why, because there's on the thought areas in this little section here representing their thought energies. I see Ace of Cups and Ten of Pentacles and King of Swords. So you fill their cup with a lot of pleasure. Could be their ultimate happiness. These are in reverse. And I see this King of Swords over here, almost like there could be other people involved, talking this connection down, or even their own thoughts and their education and their upbringing is kind of negating that connection and saying, well, that was great, that might be the ultimate, but no, you know, you could be, especially with the intensity of a soulmate or a twin flame connection, often that just scares the heck out of them, and they're like, oh, whoa, I gotta go, even though that you represent their ultimate happiness to them. That just doesn't make any sense. But we're human, and that's how human work. Human beings work that way, unfortunately. What have I got here? I've got the Magician, the Princess of Pentacles, and the Star. And these are the karmic influences. So that would mean there is this ultimate happiness between you. There is this passion between you. There is this love and this potential, this power, this magic power in your connection. He feels this magic power in your connection, almost like your magic. And you've awakened their dreams, and you've awakened their magical power and their ability to manifest, uh, and this and you've really stirred their deepest desires and their deepest soul with your fun. Like, you're a lot of fun to be around, with your joy, with the pleasure that you bring. You've stirred their deepest soul on a really deep level, and that scared them, and they had to turn away and kind of pull back. If you know, they could be no communication, but if there is, it would be like this kind of breadcrumbing you a little bit. What else? I have, where's this connection headed? There's quite a bit of up and down. Of Prince of Cups, which is, you know, very like a moody type of energy, like almost the, sorry, I've got a ringing in my ear, which happens sometimes when I go into trance. uh, the there's sort of a up and down, you know, if they're breadcrumbing you and they're hot and cold with you, um, and that seems to be they will try to master this. They're trying to master this, and you're trying to master this, and it seems like your connection is headed to more of the same for a little while, because both of you need to heal certain aspects of yourself that are causing you to play these role plays, to play these hot and cold games, and to relive past hurts and relive past traumas and dramas, and dish them back to each other over and over again, this type of thing. If you want to really stop that cycle, you can use those meditations that I have in my free ebook that is linked below, that really helps clear the karma, clear the false beliefs about love. There's a lot of false beliefs people hold due to childhood wounds or even past relationship wounds. People will hold these beliefs, and that keeps them from having honest, balanced love to express themselves truly and you know, and honestly. For your actions, for advice here for the obsidian, um, I do see the you know, Eight of Wands in reverse would be, you know, stop trying to force it, right? Not Don't force it too much. Don't work on it. Don't keep reaching out if he's not getting back to you in time. Don't keep trying to communicate when he doesn't want to. Two of Swords, reflect quite a bit on what it is you want, where it is you're going. Plan a little bit more in your mind, and focus on the Sun. I've got the Sun here in reverse. Focus on your true desire. Don't allow things to cloud your sunshine or to cloud your vision. Don't allow the illusion of pain and the illusion of false beliefs to cloud your vision of what you deserve and what you want. And it is not your job to work on it. You can't work on a relationship and try to control it. Things do manifest if you allow them to arise. The more you can allow something to arise and unfold, you can manage what you're going to have with your beliefs, what your beliefs are about the situation, what your certain unshakable beliefs are about who you are, and what you will receive and produce in this lifetime. That is how that works. You can learn more about that in my free ebook as well. That is linked below. It's, you know, available there. I'm going to get you a little bit more advice from the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. The Goddess ones from Doreen Virtue. Let's see. What do I have here for you? And I don't mean like positive thinking and all this, you know. That's not how I think of it. But when you expect a miracle, when you trust in the universe that things unfold as they are meant to, and it is miraculous just that you are born. When you are in that miraculous state of mind, which is, think of all the factors that had to come to being, that had to exist in the universe. Every molecule had to be in place. Every star had to be in place. Every molecule on the planet had to be in place. You were once a sparkle in your parents' eyes, and then the miracle of your very birth is astounding. If you can get yourself to that type of mindset, things will come to you with ease and with joy, and they will just arise, and you'll be, you know, life will be a wondrous miracle, you know, instead of a fight all the time. High Priestess. So I do see that, you know, that is your calling to become this, you know, and that is, he sees you this way, but you can't control him. You can only control yourself. And you are this special creature that can create abundance and magic and joy and love, not by working on it and controlling it, but by the very essence of your being. So those are the two. Very beautiful, Mother Mary, and leap of faith. So trusting that your joy will attract to itself what it needs to manifest, what it needs to be, and this drama can subside by the way that you can open your heart to the universe and what it is giving you. So I hope that helped you. Do tap that bell button and be notified of any new videos that I release. I have lots of free advice for spiritual practice and being a clearing and attracting love and joy and freedom and power in your life effortlessly and easily. Follow me on Instagram if you like. There is lots of stuff that I'd love to share with you guys. Love you. Have a nice day.